Hello and welcome back to the 10th episode of AI The Somnium Files. My name is Casmol and well, we are back at the HQ and trying to talk to our boss over the phone we just found. And let's see if we can find something out about it, because we are an absolute dingus here. And basically told the person on the other side of the phone like, "Hey, we're from the police, how are you doing? Murder investigation, nice day? Cool." And well, what did you expect? The person did hang up. So, we are smart, dude. We are really smart, dude, let me tell you. Alright, let's talk to our boss. Yeah, about the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it.
Yes. And what did you find?
They found a few things.
Or?
First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
Wait, what?
It was Shoko's phone?
Wait. What?
Yes.
But... What?
Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
I mean, okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is her phone. Like, it could also be that the murderer basically bought a phone when she was already captured and using her face to unlock it. Like, Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
Of course not.
That's
why it is a burner phone.
Information.
Oh?
We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Yes.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m.
Yes.
after Shoko was killed.
So did they know she was dead?
I believe we
or-
can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer.
Yeah. I mean, no.
Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Oh, you were asking the wrong question here.
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call,
Yeah.
so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone?
Did she hide the? No, she was strapped to the horse, so she cannot really I mean, maybe with her feet. No, I don't know.
They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
Yeah.
True.
So maybe there's something on the phone which could help us. Anything else to report?
About Renju.
Yeah.
Renju.
Oh my god, please don't tell me he was in that car accident.
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Yes.
Well, we found him.
In a hospital, I assume.
Where?
Central Hospital.
I knew it! Video games, ladies and gentlemen. Like, hey, here is the murder case, and now something completely unrelated on the radio with a crash. It's like... unrelated? Really? I don't think so. Well, here we go.
He was brought there from a traffic accident.
Yep.
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
Yeah, on the radio. Again, completely,
We heard the report on the radio last night.
yeah. It's completely unrelated to the case.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Yeah, who would have thought, right? Like, nobody saw that coming. About Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
Yeah?
Still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Whoa. Also, what is with that smug face?
You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Yeah, hey buddy, I know you're fighting here with Devon Life and you really need that sleep, but can I talk to you for a second?
Come on.
Yeah. Nothing.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent.
Whoa. Shots fired.
The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead.
Oh man, not healing Mizuki was such a bad call. Oh well, it wasn't a call, it was an accident. And it's such a bad one. Like,
Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
yeah, this could become pretty much a cold lead very quickly, and then we're out of business.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync.
Yeah.
She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date.
What?
The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
What?
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
We should check that out.
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious.
True.
Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name.
And they hang up immediately when we called them.
And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop.
Which was pretty stupid.
And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
Yeah,
The blame lies entirely with Date.
I agree.
I suggest cutting his salary.
Rude?
I'll cut your battery.
Yeah.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Kinky?
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Any information about Choco's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company.
Ooh,
The head office is looking into it now.
that's neat. But it's still weird. So it's her phone. All of things are erased. Let's say the murderer found the phone, right? And they were like, shit, there's compromising information on there. Let's erase it completely. Okay, I can follow that. And now, let's hide the phone. What? Why? Why not just taking the phone with you? Like, deactivate it, like make it so that it doesn't work anymore, and then nobody can track it, right? And then you throw it somewhere in the river. That thing will never be found. But he is like, yeah, no, I'm hiding it next to the body. That would be so weird. So I'm not even sure if this is actually the murderer who did this, but maybe somebody else. Maybe Shoko. Talk to myself. There would be no point. Let's not. Aww. Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
Why are you mentioning that now?
What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
Look, it was for the investigation. What can I do?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So you're gonna act like it never happened.
Yeah, that will probably help her quite
That's
a bit.
not what I said.
Man, we are
The
something.
day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Pretty sloppy, yeah, but sure.
Oh, so you were not planning a real date then?
It was for the investigation.
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
My eye likes me.
Are you jealous?
Impossible!
I hope so.
I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Wait, you ridicule her instead of him? Okay, she is jealous, and that is ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Sure.
About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki,
Tons of them actually, but we will not find out because she is still mute.
but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
Nope. We screwed that up entirely. This is our life now.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time.
Okay.
Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
What?
Bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Okay. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. Alright, well then, let's go there. I mean, that's our only lead right now, so we don't have a lot of choices. Oh, okay. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at the Marble.
Iba, let's move.
Oh.
Roger that.
Well, damn. I don't know about the Marble. Oh my god, that is the residence? That looks horrible. Like Mizuki, I hate to say that, but Mizuki in that case is useless because she doesn't talk. She just doesn't talk. And it would not be better by just beating her at home. The Marble would be interesting, but the problem with the Marble is, what am I expect to find there? Oh yeah, honey, glad that you were here. You know what? I just found out there's a murderer around. I know his name, his address, and who he murdered. You should check him out. Like, what is supposed to happen here? But the hospital... See, this is the problem, and this is why we should actually not even been on the case here. Is we have a personal interest in this case. Like, it's ridiculous. Like right now, we have to make a decision if we want to go to the Marble, right, getting some information, going to the hospital, check on our best friend or former best friend, whatever, or go home to check on a 12-year-old who is our quasi-guardian. Like, this is ridiculous. We shouldn't be in the case. Let's see why she is home. I'm actually interested why she is home. This was probably a bad idea. gone completely useless. But again, whoa, this is the residence? Dude.
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
What the shit? Damn, girl. Yo, okay, she is here, cool, but I'm more confused by this. What? Also, what are you doing here?
Yes, but why?
Yeah, what?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
Yeah, what the hell?
What's it look like?
Wait, you talk?
Bench pressing.
What is going on here?
You can talk.
What?
Yes, she's no longer mute.
And how did we do that magic trick? Okay.
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night.
I have so many questions. And one of them is definitely the 100 kilogram bench presses she is doing right now. How is a 12-year-old, and she's relatively fragile, doing 100 kilogram bench presses?
Teacher, can you please help me?
Teacher?
I understood right away.
I don't.
The girl's been through so much.
And she's going to her teacher? Wait, you are her teacher? This, okay, I'm normally not somebody who is talking a lot about on-the-nose stuff in video games, because they're leading to conclusions, and then they are leading to wrong conclusions or to right conclusions, and then I've basically spoiled myself. So good job on that. But it's also like, how is this game so much on the nose when it comes to, you know, all those characters? Those characters are all interconnected somehow. Like, this is not a mere coincidence anymore. Like, every character is now somehow connected. I wouldn't be even surprised if she is the first wife or her first lover or whatever of our best friend back in the past. I wouldn't be even surprised by this, because this is the last how is she and her daughter connected to all of this. Right? Like, there's like some magical triangle going on with all the characters, and also stop bench presses.
I couldn't say no to one of my students.
Yeah.
You're a teacher?
Yeah, like, again, so many coincidences that everyone is like connected to each other, which is just, yeah, no.
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the hospital to pick her up.
Right. A teacher is just going to the hospital to pick up a girl. And nobody's asking questions?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Oh yeah, Iris said that. True.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story.
Yeah, but
I apologize for coming over without asking.
that's not the point, lady. You can come over as much as you like, but I just roll with it. I just roll with it. You know what? I just take it. Yeah, sure. Be as it may. There's a corkboard. I love corkboards. So you were her teacher?
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki School.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you.
Yeah. What a weird coincidence.
I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but
Yeah, we still don't know why she isn't living with her father. That is still something we haven't found out yet. And it's something which I assume is very important. Like, so her mother and her father were still alive, but... Excuse me. But... she's living with us. Why? Right, the game hasn't explained that yet. So, I have questions.
he described you
So
as a
many
relative.
questions.
But I suppose not.
Well,
Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuka lives here with me. Oh, please, do we finally get some information? So, why is there a pipe? What the heck, man? But I'm not her legal guardian. Yeah, we know that. That's why I've never been to school with her on anything like that. That was all left to Renju. Wait, so she lives with me, but Renju is still, like, doing all the parenting stuff? I'm so confused. He might not be any good raising her, but is her father. Yeah, I'm still on... okay. He takes care of all the official stuff. That's one of the conditions for taking in Mizuki. For me, taking in Mizuki. Wait. That was one of the conditions? But I'm thinking too much. I'm just... oh. Well then. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh yeah, there's like a metal thing there.
That's...
A plate of medical grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where she got wounded. Oh yeah, look at that. The part is missing. Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder. This is so awkward. How did you get her talking again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
I mean, sure.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night.
Aww. Okay, I assume that's like a mother affection and that triggered something good.
When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher." And then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now.
Well, she's doing 100 kilogram bench presses right now.
She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
Well then. Is it just coincidence that you were Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yeah.
Yes, at Eitoku High.
Mm-hmm. And you... how was your relationship there?
And you work at the public school here.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
I mean... look, it probably is, because teachers cannot choose like the people they want to teach normally, but maybe it isn't.
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class.
Oh, it wasn't?
Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching.
What?
They even moved to get into my school district.
Well, that's aggressive.
That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. Okay. How is Mizuki at school? Before
She's
we
a
are getting
little
to the
quiet, but she's a very clever girl.
problematic part.
And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking.
Okay, this game is trying to sell really, really hard the prospect that she is her daughter. Like, they're really trying to sell this hard right now.
When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me.
Yeah.
Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
Okay, she wanted to save the frogs.
Another time, she punched the bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Nice.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
Sounds like justice.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy. And just like Renju.
Yeah, I have a feeling where this is going, and it's not good. Especially this part.
Oh, does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me at all. But I would like to know the story behind this, because I know it's a painful one probably, but...
Can you not move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Oh...
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that.
I mean, if the dream is true, what we saw, she got stabbed.
About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder.
Oh.
My
Okay.
nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house.
This dude.
He was carrying a gun.
Oh yeah. She wasn't stabbed, she was shot. Why do I thought she was stabbed?
From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Maybe.
What did he
The
say?
police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything.
What? So they got him?
Just a random crime.
The coincidence for a random crime is really low, especially in this game. But it's really low that somebody with a gun is just breaking into your flat specifically, and then shoot you in the shoulder. Like, if that is happening to you, lady, after you survived, you should have started to play the lottery. Like, speaking about coincidences. Like, yeah, the dream I saw. So that was her 6 years ago, but why is that important? A bench press. Yeah, can we talk about this, please? About your phonia. Oh, she has the same suit 3 times. Good. When it's time to talk to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
Well, not exactly you.
No, I'm sad.
It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Okay. What did you tell me about Hitomi?
I couldn't.
Wait.
It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Yikes.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I believe that. We seem to be the type who's just living in his own world and ignoring basically all the people around them as long as they're not heard, which is not good. Listen to the people around you.
She's my teacher. She's special.
Yeah, somebody's trying to hammer a whole point.
She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Aww, that's cute.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be.
No, you shouldn't, because you were her teacher. Like, this game is also crazy on everyone is involved with each other. And so, on a professional level, they shouldn't be allowed to work with each other. Right? Like the police officer who apparently knows every one of the suspects here, then the teacher who might even be the mother of her. It's like, wow. Speaking about conflicting interests, this is crazy. I love
I
it.
should love all my students equally.
Yes.
But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely.
Whoops.
I can't help myself.
Well, that's awkward. And you know what's awkward? That we have to end here for now. Yes, this is the end of episode 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to click the like button. And if you're new to the channel, you might want to consider to subscribe to the channel, because we are releasing, well, actually I always said we are releasing a new episode per day. They're just days where I have to make a decision, like which video I want to upload, because as you know, YouTube unfortunately doesn't like it when you are uploading too many videos out there. Like, you can upload a few, but I also have a live stream, I have a news show, I have something else coming up sometimes, like on Tuesday we have the Tech Hill, on Thursday we have Stream Red, and on Saturday we have our Lost Ark podcast, and then some other stuff which is happening. So unfortunately we have days where I have to make a cut with how many videos I can upload, and right now it's AI The Somnium File who is the game which gets cut, because there is no real date on it, and with the other stuff they are very timely sometimes. And so I have to make the decision, like, to push that back. It's really unfortunate. I'm trying to upload an episode every new day, but sometimes I just can't do it, because YouTube is then getting pretty angry at me, and it's like, dude, you are uploading too much, you are spamming. Like, that is not good. So yeah, this is why sometimes you don't get a new episode every day, because there's so much other stuff happening on my channel. But again, regardless, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed it, you might want to subscribe to the channel. I would definitely appreciate that. And with that said, I see you next episode. Bye bye.